That's fucked up, bro.
What's up, Chris?
But I think we should start with reactions to SummerSlam, and then we'll move to football.
Yeah, I mean, we could. Dude, it's shit that I think we saw coming a mile away. It was a very
It was something we saw coming a mile away, but at the same time, it wasn't the way that really any of us.
Yeah, like I mean, we knew Finn was gonna turn, but he's dumb as fuck for how he did it. Because if you're gonna turn, don't you want to shot the title? Like you turn on him, you get him DQ'd or something, or you have Gunther win by disqualification. Like,
Yeah, Gunther winning clean was a head scratcher for me.
but again,
yeah,
that
I
keeps
mean that
that
makes no
keeps
sense. Because now all of a sudden, Finn's going to get his ass kicked by Damien. Like, you already know what's going to happen.
I know exactly why they had him win clean. Look at next week. Look at next month.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, they need shit to do. And someone's like, people thinking that Liv Rhea's going to go to WrestleMania are fucking blind and delusional. Bad blood at the latest.
That's gonna be a boring ass fucking saga if it goes all the way to fucking Mania.
It's basically Rhea carrying Liv the whole time. It's going to be fucking annoying.
Listen, I don't
That's
like
what SummerSlam was. It was Rhea carrying Liv and then, fucking her shoulder up, putting it back in, having the whole story of the shoulder, carrying Liv more until Dom got involved. That's all it was.
which is the whole story.
Yeah, and it was annoying. And now you know that Rhea's going to beat the hell out of Liv like she did Monday, only more. And then eventually Dom's going to get it as well, because Dom can't do shit. We all know this.
Why did they get hit with a fucking lawsuit?
Who?
Logan Paul and Prime. Prime got hit with a $67 million lawsuit.
Oh, yeah, it's a breach of contract.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, Logan already got fucked for everything he said before, so yeah. Yeah, nobody likes Hogan anymore.
Yeah, he's an asshole heel. I mean, even his stuff. No one liked him anyway because they thought he was a fucking Miz.
And now we find out that he's like a Timu Miz.
Yeah.
Like before, I was like, man, he's calming down. Then he did the whole thing about the Olympics, and I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, there's some new shit that came to light about all of this, and I don't. Yeah, I mean, me and Ryan have talked about this, and there's some head scratching questions that I don't understand.
Well, one, the IBA is Russian, so, and the funny thing is they had no problems with her until she beat a Russian. As soon as that happened,
Chris,
then
there's three other quote unquote women that failed gender exams that are in the Olympics right now.
Is that other sports though?
What?
I mean, it's just not all boxing. I mean,
No, it's no boxing.
It's all boxing.
It's all boxing. Like, one is a Taiwanese woman, which, by the way, I'm sorry, that might actually be a guy.
Yeah, I know that one.
That might actually be a dude, because Taiwan.
It's a lady boy.
Yeah, exactly. That's not outlandish.
No, it's Gigi Ramirez.
God damn it.
Well, the crazy thing, Lin Yu Cheng would definitely be more of that. You could be like, oh, yeah, holy shit, because isn't she a brawler?
Yeah, but she's also. I'm sorry. Okay. One person from Algeria that has a overcompensating testosterone, I could buy and I'm okay with. Like, fine. You want to tell me one person has this rare disease that produces.
And that really, I mean, I could buy it if it was just one, because like when you look at the picture of that fighter, not exactly a portrait of femininity.
No, you want to tell me one person has this rare form of producing testosterone? Fine, I'll believe it. Now we're getting to 2 and 3.
Well, and that fighter's only producing testosterone because of a chromosomal deficiency where they test positive for XY.
Well, now here's the question though, and I say this: are they a guy, or are they actually producing this chromosome, or is it steroids? Are they pumping a large amount of HGH in there where they're putting out overly testosterone?
Fucking beaver tranks and shit.
Right.
I mean, I think maybe other countries, but not Algeria, because that one.
Oh, I'm not saying her. I'm not saying her. I'm saying
that's a medical condition.
That's been proven that it is a medical condition.
Correct.
Yeah.
But like I'm
the
saying,
medical condition thing that I'm saying is that like.
Still don't know why she's not taking testosterone blockers to block that, but that's a different issue.
The crazy thing is, even the Italian woman walked back her comments. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that screams that they kind of told her to, though.
Well, that screams more IOC.
That screams that screams politics. That screams politics that she had to walk her fucking statement back.
Yeah. I mean,
it is what it is. She walked her statement back. But it just seems like she was kind of forced to take her statement back.
The thing is, I was given the benefit of doubt, and then I saw what the IBA corruption was and how they tested Kovacs after she beat a Russian. And they're Russian. Basically, the IBA was all Russians anyway, so that screamed more politics than anything else. I'm like, okay, it's getting a little fishy.
Well, even the IOC came out and did the exact same test, and they got the exact same thing. So it is what it is with that. Like I said, we know that there's a deficiency with the Algerian boxer. The other two, you're telling me 3 women have the exact same medical condition that's supposed to be kind of rare for people? I'm sorry. Call me a little far-fetched for that one.
Oh.
Like, that's a little bit of a head-scratcher on that to me. And especially the one person's Taiwanese, where they're known to be ladyboys.
I mean, it's only a 25% chance that anybody's born.
33 and a third. Beat me at sacrifice.
Sacrifice? Really?
You take my 25. But then, here's the other thing, too. Here's the one thing, too. But hold on. Here's my one question: is why did none of them take testosterone blockers or beta blockers if they knew that they were fighting in certain competitions?
funny thing is, but Logan Paul came out like basically like, that moonsault was awesome. He's like, I'm not doing that again. I'm like, all right, whatever. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, by the way, we're live. So, hi everybody. Welcome to the Nerd Zone. I'm F and Ronnie.
Welcome to the Nerd Zone. Yeah.
We're live, so we've been live for the last 8 minutes, so everyone's heard that conversation about the
Be back.
we don't have to sugarcoat that anymore. And we're canceled.
Yeah, and and we also and little baseball thing. The Phillies are back on top again. You know, we beat the Dodgers thanks to 3 Schwarbombs, and now we're back on top of baseball again.
Yeah. Oh, Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you got that. The Mets are hot. The Mets are back into the playoff push again.
Cardinals have turned it around.
Yep, you're going towards the playoffs.
Yeah. Here's what it is.
No, it's freaking great. What is it? Let me pull up some news real quick. We already talked about the Logan Paul stuff. We don't need to know about McIntyre's Punk stuff. Breaker wants to face Cena before he retires.
That'd be a good match.
What McIntyre Punk stuff? I mean, all right, Rollins as official was hilarious, but it was a definitely good match. I mean, I like how it was. I mean, it sucks that Rollins is hurt, and it was that bad blow we're going to get McIntyre Punk in a cell. So.
Well, McIntyre legitly, hates Punk. He legitly hates him. He's working himself into a work shoot in this with this angle.
Yeah, 100%.
He's come out and said that, the whole story about, oh, well, you didn't help me when I was first coming in. You could have given me advice. You sat there and was being a stubborn prick. That legit, he does not like Punk at all. He doesn't like Phil at all.
Well, they're going to do Hell in a Cell, so yikes.
That'll be brutal.
It's going to be brutal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see which way it goes.
People want to see Ripley and Morgan go in, so I'm like, that's not happening.
That might be
because I doubt Ripley. I doubt Morgan is going to be able to go like that.
If it's a way to keep Dom from interfering, they'll go that route.
Well, I have an idea how to keep Dom out of it easy.
No shark cage.
Remember Rhea Ripley versus Mercedes Martinez cage at NXT? When it was remember that match with the weapons in a cage?
Yeah, I mean, they could do the same thing with Hell in a Cell. It just gives them more walking room.
Yeah, but Hell in a Cell also adds more, for interference.
No, it doesn't. It's a cell. It's a cage.
Well, as soon as you break out of the cell, I mean, come on.
The whole point is not to break out of it. The only reason that was the thing was because back in the day was with Mankind and Taker and
I think also then it could take away from McIntyre Punk where you put Ripley Morgan in a cage. It could work where also you have to have you have to have a stick. Like basically everyone banned from ringside. Everyone.
Which in Ryan, in the world of wrestling, we both know that is either they're going to bring in a new member or that's complete bullshit.
Well, if they do that, well, there's a way against that too. Basically, any interference automatically title's vacated, no matter what. Don't matter who or on what. Any interference title's automatically vacated.
Okay, that means someone comes down and interferes for Rhea's sake, and ta-da, Liv loses the title.
Yeah.
That makes...
Well, I have a feeling that probably Liv's going to lose that title before that match anyway. And it's got to be because of Rhea, but yeah.
The payoff is Rhea to beat the ever-living hell out of Liv
and take back the women's
title. That could either happen at Hell in a Cell or it could happen in a cage match at Bad Blood. Probably Bad Blood, but that would be October.
Do you really want to see Liv at the title for a full 2 months? I don't.
The whole point is she's a fucking scared. She's a scared bitch. She's running from Rhea. The whole point is the chase is Rhea getting her hands on Liv. If not Liv, it's getting her hands on.
Dude, that's why she joined the Wussy Day. You know.
The story. Listen, Liv can't wrestle out of a wet paper bag. I've said this for months. Why put the title on her? Fine. The title I don't see as here's an accomplishment. It's a, hey, we need this person to chase after you. And it's either does she go after the title and kill Liv, or now does she go after Dominic?
Yeah, I mean, that has to happen. You have, Lion Man, start off that. Yeah, whatever, of course. Sorry, I'm doing my Ultimate Team shit right away. Anyway, so, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, what I'm saying is, I said this before, especially when Rhea wanted to hit her with the chair and Dominic can't win the title like that. I honestly don't think Rhea cares about the title right now because she knows she can get it back whenever she wants.
Well,
I think she cares more about flipping his head off right now.
That's the power to Be's
Dom's
decision.
Head off as well.
The power is the Be's decision. I mean, if they have something better for her, they're not going to give her the title. She doesn't. Strike that. The story is her getting the title back. She doesn't need the title to be over. No. Rhea Ripley is already.
She didn't need the title to be over. We already know Rhea's main event without the damn title. It's already been proven. But
heel Rhea's been proven. Unfortunately, babyface Rhea has not.
Correct.
Dude, the pop was insane for her.
That's
a priest.
Okay, the pop was insane. Where were they? They were in Baltimore, which is East Coast. It's in areas that, and they're the, oh wow, okay, so that's interesting. So they don't have a pay-per-view in September. They got Bash at Berlin, which is overseas. They got No Mercy for NXT. Bad Blood October. Halloween Havoc, which is on the road. Fuck yeah, I might actually go to that. It's in Hershey.
Yeah, Bash at Berlin's actually the end of August, but September, isn't it like back in Saudi Arabia?
No, November. Crown Jewel's in November 2nd, and then Survivor Series is the end of the month.
No, I'm talking about Night of Champions, but
No, Crown Jewel, November 2nd. It goes Bad Blood, NXT's Halloween Havoc, and then Crown Jewel, then Survivor Series, which War Games is in British Columbia. By the way, Rye, to answer your question, expect Jey Uso and Sami Zayn to be on SmackDown now.
Why is that?
Because of the quote-unquote trade.
Okay.
Because
yeah, let me see here.
Who was on Raw the other night? It was Orton and one other person got on Raw. So to make that work, they're gonna have Sami and Jey go to SmackDown as a quote unquote trade, which then sets up.
Oh, because they had Bad Blood like right in the beginning of October, so it's almost like a month in between. So yeah.
Which then sets up your what's it called? That sets up your Survivor Series, your War Games setup.
Yeah.
So it could be Sami. It could be Sami as the last guy.
Well, War Games. I mean, are they gonna actually have a male and female War Games thing? I don't know.
It's
because you know one's gonna be a bloodline. You know that right away.
Well, SmackDown's Bloodline. The women's are probably gonna be Raw. So I don't know. You probably get like Nia Jax and.
So the women's one would be like, what, Ripley and Damage Control versus Morgan and whoever else?
Probably not. What? There's no point. The blow off would already happen with with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. That would already have the blow off.
I mean, I thought that maybe they would actually push someone towards a title again, but you know, what was I thinking? That they kept that on Morgan. I'm like, yeah.
Because the storyline is the only reason Morgan has the title.
Yeah, I was not happy with that.
You may not be happy with it, but the storyline that's the reason she has the title. It doesn't mean she's good in the ring. It just means she's good at her shit-eating character.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
But I mean, I thought at least they could actually, you know, build more people around it, have another champ. You know, unless they want Ripley to get the title back in October, then I get it.
Well, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. I mean, unless Dominic gets involved, and then you take it all the way.
I'm feeling Dominic's going to get his ass kicked a lot.
But the question is Dominic going to be the reason that that she still has the title?
Well, that's where you have Dominic fought from ringside. And everybody else.
But again, that in the world of pro wrestling, that is the introduction of a new member.
That's shitty part.
Or the referee getting bumped and outside interference happening anyways.
Yeah. Hence why you either do a legit, you do Hell in a Cell. And especially with the fact that Hell in a Cell, do you want to do Hell in a Cell now that it's going to be paired pretty much next to War Games? What they should do is almost do a Jim Cornette type thing, where if Rhea beats Liv, she gets 5 minutes with alone in the ring with Dom.
Ooh, oh boy, that'd be great.
I'd watch
she
that.
gets 5 minutes with Dom.
Yeah.
And the only one there as well with Rhea is Damian Priest. That makes sense.
Yeah, that could be a stipulation that wins on both ends.
Because you already know Bash Rowan's going to be Jared Twins versus Liv Dom, so whatever.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is Jay and Sammy may take on Finn and JD, sort of like have them preoccupied.
I just said they got traded. They're on SmackDown. They're going to be on SmackDown now.
Did they get traded?
Yeah, because Randy is going to Raw with somebody else. Oh no, sorry.
A-Town Down
Yeah,
Under.
A-Town Down Under is on Raw now.
Gross.
So Jimmy and Jay not Jimmy and Jay. Jimmy and or Jay and Sammy got put over on SmackDown. Which makes sense because now you set up for the bloodline.
I didn't hear that. I did not hear that.
Yeah, that was through. Where did I read that from? I read that off of. It wasn't Tuna. It wasn't Tuna Meltzer. It was inside the ropes.
Because that could be speculation. That can't be fact yet.
I mean,
because yeah, Jay was all about trying to get the tag titles from Raw off Judgment Day. I'm like,
Yeah, but okay, things could also change. You have to start build. It also has a great deal with the fact that Roman Reigns is officially back.
Yeah.
What was that?
But
right?
Roman needs to bring in Jimmy. Roman can bring in other blood too. Besides, they don't need Sammy right away. I'm like,
the point is supposed to be the OG bloodline versus this bloodline. You're not gonna bring in people 2 months before or 3 months before November to have people try to get invested in someone. Like they don't. Casual fans do not give a shit.
Right.
Casual fans are not going to give a shit about Zillow or Zillow Fatu or Lantana Hawaii or like. We know them because shit, they fucking train on fucking Pennsylvania and live on the East Coast. So we know about them, but casual fans, someone in Des Moines, Iowa, is not going to know who the fuck Zillow Fatu is.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying, like. It is. Oh, by the way, it's official. NXT is officially a third brand. They are going on the road.
Oh, we knew that. We knew NXT would be a third brand.
Well, it's official. It's on the road now. So every week it's going to be on the road. It looks like. Wesley turned heel.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, except for that, because I'll admit I was a little angry about it because I love the Judgment Day, but I get it. And as long as they kept Rhea and Priest together, I'm fine with that. So, yeah.
Well, there's no reason to split them up.
Yeah, Dom. And the thing is, Dom's gonna get his ass kicked like so much. It's gonna be hilarious.
Well, I mean, me and Ryan have been saying it for months that you had to find a way to get Rhea away from Dom. Because Dom was
I thought, because the funny thing, I thought when he said, "I hate you," Liv, and and the crowd cheered, I was like, they found a way to turn Dom face.
No, they were never going to turn. I knew for a fact they were never going to turn Dom face because there was no point in turning Dom face.
I mean, because a lot of people were saying they got eventually going to turn Dom. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so anymore.
What, the IWC? The IWC is the people that think Tuna Meltzer is voice as God.
Internet wrestling fans are fucking retarded.
There, it said.
I wasn't saying internet wrestling fans, but I was saying that normal fans, like I said, when Dom was like, Dom told off Liv, they cheered. I was like,
yeah, he had to. Yeah, storyline wise, he had to get Rhea to trust him again.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I'm just saying they could have ran, a different audible with that, but they didn't. I get it, and we're gonna see how. Well, Dom's gonna get booed regardless, but I have a feeling when Dom and Liv actually go for a promo in the ring, you're not gonna hear any of them. Probably. They're going to be booed out of the buildings so hard. And I don't give a fuck about the Liv stands. Are you fucking morons? Yeah, fuck y'all. Because they're dumb as fuck.
But those are the type of people that don't understand that it's a fucking skit.
Pretty much.
Have you heard that shit?
Yeah, they're the people that will buy Liv's. They're the people that will buy Liv's bathwater.
Yeah, Liv stands like saying like, "Oh, well, Rhea was abusive to Dom." I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's the angle.
Well, they're trying to make it an angle, but it's not. It's dumb as fuck. Because number one, if you say anything before Dom actually joined, doesn't matter because they were enemies.
Rhea was manipulating Dom from the start.
Mommy's always on top.
Like the whole point, what do you think she was whispering in his ear? Sweet nothings?
Like, oh, my cute Dommy Dom. No. She's got a fucking dominatrix gimmick.
Well, she was whispering whatever. I don't know. They said it was spicy shit. I was laughing my ass off. No one knows.
Yeah, the point was it was Stockholm Syndrome. That's what that's how it started. And in reality, if Rhea wasn't getting the babyface pop, Dom splitting off from Rhea would have gotten a pop if Dom wasn't trying to go full-blown heel. Because it was Stockholm Syndrome the entire time.
So then what happened afterwards? Like Dom went after Ray, and that was that. And that wasn't even a Rhea. And that was more a Finn thing, more than anything.
That was Rhea. Rhea was pulling Dom's strings because, hey, if you do this, I'll sleep with you. Like, oh, go and do. Like, she was treating Dom as a puppet. That was how the story started.
Yeah.
That's.
And honestly, I'm sorry. We know that WWE is infamous for hiding sexual innuendo. Mommy's always on top, meaning she's the dominant partner.
Dom's the cup.
Yeah, I know that. What I'm saying is, that's not abuse.
That's psychological abuse. That's mental abuse. That's Stockholm Syndrome.
It's narcissistic abuse.
I mean, one, like I said before, the whole going after Ray thing always was Finn right off the bat. Because remember, when Rhea was injured, Finn was always like, well, Ray, you're a horrible, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden, it's like, okay, I guess we're going after Ray now. And
But-
that was that. But again, after Dom joined, Rhea never touched him except to whisper shit and to help him win. It is what it is.
She doesn't
Dude,
have the
they, were
physical.
in they were in an implied relationship. It was implied that they were fucking every night after the show.
If Dom wasn't having chicken fingers, he was having mommy.
Right. That was heavily implied. It doesn't matter if she was engaged or married to fucking Guy Murphy because
It's an
Rhea Ripley's not real.
it's an act. Sorry to break the fourth wall down for everybody that's a wrestling fan. It's a work.
Yeah. The
Rick-
IWC.
His name is
yeah,
not.
the IWC people are fucking morons. I'm sorry.
But here's the thing. It's not just IWC. It's casuals. Like, it's the fact that, like, look at it from a sitcom. This is a soap opera. 101. This whole thing from Judgment Day to Rhea. This is a 2-3 year sitcom.
This is a soap opera.
This is Days of Our Lives.
This is fucking General Hospital in a wrestling ring.
Yeah, like, it's
Something
done.
in an animal hospital.
It's done perfectly. It's fucking.
Yeah, they're doing great. I mean, that's what got Rhea over as a heel so much. It wasn't the work she was doing or the way she was cheating, because anybody can do that shit. I do that shit. I do that shit as a babyface. What got her over was the implications of the character. That's what got her over as a heel. She was manipulating Dom into doing what she wanted, what Judgment Day wanted. And she was like, girlfriend's like, you're gonna do this or I'm not gonna fuck you tonight.
Yeah, she was the ultimate. She was the ultimate cuck.
What?
Yeah, she was the ultimate cuck to Dom. If Dom did not do this, a storyline character Rhea was not giving him this. It's 101. It's literally they're going through sitcom 101.
Yeah.
Not saying, and they did a great job. Because it also got people invested in it too. Which is the funniest shit about it was seeing Buddy Murphy fucking type it online being like, you do know you're still with me, right? Do I gotta kick somebody's ass? Gonna say, like,
Yeah, so yeah.
but when it
Ah.
when it comes to SummerSlam, yeah, they did. The stories are fine. Like, the storylines are, they didn't close really any storylines. They kept them. They started new ones. And
Oh, Mike.
what?
All right, what was your match of the night?
Ryan, do you have that? Do you know what your match of the night was? Because I got to think about that.
I enjoyed the Breaker and Sammy match. Like, that match had solid storytelling. Fucking Breaker's chase is fine.
SummerSlam, my match of the night, if it wasn't McIntyre Punk, was Gunther Priest.
Okay, Ryan, finish what you were saying.
Just because they ended the chase for Braun, they wrote off that story and tied it up with a nice little bow for Sammy, and they freed him up to go to SmackDown for the Bloodline.
I gotta go main event. I gotta say Cody Solo.
That match was fire.
Because it literally just took what they did at WrestleMania and made it the next step into the Bloodline Civil War. to where then you're gonna start. Then it's gonna probably be ended up that The Rock is the one that was telling Solo to do all this, and then when The Rock comes back, you're gonna get Rock Roman at WrestleMania in Vegas for the head of the table. And motherfucker, I really want to go.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, right? Because that's Cena retiring and Rock Roman. Motherfucker!
That's a big mania.
That's speculation match. That's a speculation match, too. That's not even gonna we don't even know if that's gonna happen yet.
Well, Rock's finished with his last promo tour for the Ferrigno movie,
Yeah.
so his schedule's free.
If it's not Rock Roman, it's Rock Cody. Because Cody, they already said that they have unfinished business. So, but no, Cody Solo was my match of the night. Honestly, me and Ryan, we both agree that Nia Jax Bailey was the worst, but I did not give two shits about Drew McIntyre and Punk.
Match, that storyline's going to get real interesting real soon.
Right, but the match didn't progress anything. It just...
And this is going to be the angle that brings AJ Lee back in.
And the storyline should end at Bad Blood.
Yeah. Free them both up for Mania season.
Yeah. Because also, too, Bad Blood, it makes sense. They both have fucking bad blood against each other.
Right.
Makes sense.
Well, it looked like it was going to be Punk versus Rollins. Then Rollins got hurt. Like, he's actually legitimately hurt.
Oh, he's
That's why Bronson Reed did what he did. But, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm alone here. I want to see Punk win the Rumble.
And do who? Punk Cody or Punk Gunther?
Punk Gunther.
Okay. It could be. Yeah.
Look, if Gunther was still Walter sized, we'd have to find somebody else.
Right.
He has gotten himself into fucking immaculate shape.
Yeah, he's lost half of himself.
Same thing with Priest. Same thing with old fucking Punishment Martinez.
Yeah. Fucking bisexual Undertaker.
Right. So putting him against Punk, like the only thing that you've really got to worry about is the size and strength. But that compared to Punk, I mean, that's not quite a David and Goliath story, but it can play out like a David and Goliath story.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a match for you. You ready?
Okay.
Gunther versus Colt Cabana.
It's happened before, and ow.
Call that match World War II, the Revenge Tour.
It's happened, and ow. Come on, he used to be in a tag team called the Iron Jew.
Yeah. Oy vey.
So here's what I'm wondering. Why did they turn Wesley?
Because they contract... Because because the Rascals needed to go back to TNA? And Wesley was done? Like, Wesley didn't want to... That ran its course? So, the easiest thing is to do is turn him heel.
I mean, So it's like, what are you going to do with him now?
I mean,
like, does it feud with the Rascals for a bit and then that's then?
No, it's the Rascals go back to TNA. He stays on NXT, and and they start a new feud.
Because maybe the Rascals are almost like brought in, like sort of like how Joe Hendry is. I mean,
no, Joe Hendry is clear as day, going, "Hey, I want a contract."
He's going to get one. They've apparently worked out a deal with WWE.
Oh, clear as day, Joe Hendry's in NXT. I mean, I guess just cut it right there. Like Joe Hendry is NXT. I mean, he's able to return to the Performance Center, be on NXT TV.
I mean,
Until they decide to call him up, he's in NXT and TNA. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, all you have to do is say his name.
Yeah, and he appears. I mean, I believe in Joe Hendry. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah.
Matt Cardona is officially done with Mexico. He's ending his Mexican wrestling career at Triple Mania on August 8th.
You know what that means, right?
Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, radio.
Yeah.
Don't you hum at me like that, Chris. I know.
No, because I was wondering. I'm like, TNA, I mean, Steph Delanders in TNA. They bring back Matt Cardona.
Here's the
Are they
thing.
going to be in NXT?
He's going to go to NXT.
Cardona,
because Cardona can work out a deal with Hunter to where he can still work GCW.
He's going to drop all those titles. He's going to go to WWE. He's going to get a fresh push, something that Vince would never give him.
He's making decent money at a GCW, and WWE has a working relationship with GCW.
Yeah, he's making decent money. He's not making WWE money.
No, I'm saying they'll give him a WWE contract, but he might go work NXT because that's a name that could be on the third brand.
Dude, I'm wondering, do they throw Cardona with Chelsea Green?
What do you do with Piper Niven then?
I mean, you put him with Piper and Chelsea anyway, but you know what I mean?
Cardona gets smashed, and it's just fucking Piper carrying him out of the fucking ring. Don't worry, Matt. I got ya.
So,
hey,
I'm sorry, dude. Cardona's been he's been a main roster guy before. If he comes back, they'll put him back on the main roster.
oh, I fucking love this dude. This dude is so funny. So fucking Mansoor put out a tweet.
Oh God.
He put
oh
out a
God,
tweet.
Mansoor.
Put out a tweet saying that he will be at CMLL, and he
Or
says,
Mansoor. Sorry, Mansoor.
"No, it's back as Mansoor." He goes, "My name is Mansoor. I'm by a lot of things, and lingual is one of them."
Oh.
Oh God, he's
they're
bilingual. Ha ha ha.
Well, I mean, they're back as they're in AEW now. Mansoor and oh God damn it, what the fuck was this? Dio.
Yeah, I forgot what he called himself now. He can't call himself Mace, so I forgot what it was.
Well, no, it's not Mace, but whatever it is. But they're back as they're still fucking together.
So, have you guys heard about this Ugandan soft ground wrestling?
Yes.
They went out there. Mansoor and Masay or whatever.
Yeah, must say, Mace.
I'm gonna say Mama Sama Mama.
All night long.
But like they went out and they did a show with the soft ground wrestling guys. And after that, apparently like Cody Rhodes saw their shit. He sent them a ring. And they're actually like the first Ugandan wrestling promotion in history.
Yeah.
And that's dope because they started like on the ground.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Oh no, yeah.
Like, so you guys watched the 2 weeks of the Bash?
No. I watched the tail end of it. I haven't watched NXT. I am behind on NXT.
Yeah, I haven't either.
It was eh. Night one was a lot better because the main event between Thea Hale and Roxanne was great. Night two, I was like, why is Ethan Page like not in the main event?
Because
I mean,
because turning Wesley heel is probably a bigger deal.
mm, I mean, even I'm sorry, he's just like, I mean, he's the damn NXT champ. As much as you say turning Wesley heel, I mean, dude's a champion.
But it also was the tag titles on the line. It wasn't
Yeah,
just
but
it's
I think it also had to do with Oral Mensa. I mean, nobody gives a shit.
about what? About
No, that's who his opponent was. They tried to build up Oral Mensa from the Metaphor, and Ethan Page. Like, he's like, oh, I'm going to beat him, I'm going to beat him, I'm going to beat him. They have this building, and then they put it in the middle of something where, like, seriously? If you got a bathroom break, you missed the match.
Well, yeah, I mean, makes as much sense as the Lucha Brothers coming to WWE.
Yeah, that. I don't even know. Lucha, that's all that's gonna happen. It's gonna be so annoying again.
Well, no, because Hunter's wanted Penta for a fucking long ass time.
We'll see what happens. I just, I don't know. I just don't know if they can do that. Our fans will care. So yeah.
Goddamn MJF roasted Vince McMahon said he asked me to fuck his secretary while I shit on her head.
Oh God. I'm not even sure how that'd be possible, but okay.
I mean,
Want to be a star, coach?
Backlash. Oh, I gotta read this because apparently there's more shit about Rick Steiner.
Man, there is only one story in AEW I even care about right now.
Hey, they're still around?
And that's Mariah May and Tony Storm. That's it.
The internet, that's still a thing? AEW, that's still a thing? Some people recall Stuff Center made transphobic remarks about Glenn Shaw. WrestleCon last year. Members notes Rick Steiner previously fell off their good grace. Bullshit. They were in the stands when they won. They're not. Yeah, they're back. Rick Steiner's not in their good graces. Bull to the shit. He wouldn't be in the Legends box for WWE if he wasn't in their good graces.
Correct. I mean, dude, even like WWE wasn't on good terms with the Hearts whenever fucking Brett won his first title. They were set out in the crowd.
They were front row.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't give me that shit that they're on good terms. He can say what he wants about fucking Giselle Shaw. Because, it was transphobic terms. Oh, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, Giselle Shaw.
Who's not a good wrestler and is also a guy. Just saying.
I think I choose that name.
I know, right? I know, Ryan, right?
Giselle. Gross.
Yeah, I know.
You literally have jizz in your name.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
give your picks for the Big Ten?
Yeah, let's talk football, shall we?
All right, let's run through the Big Ten.
I'm playing hockey.
I'm playing hopscotch.
Fuck you. I'm playing hockey.
So who did everybody else pick? Because I want to know, who just did Christian go chalk and do Ohio State as usual?
OSU, Oregon, and Ohio State to win, and I went OSU and Penn State, but Ohio State wins.
See, Penn State. The thing with Penn State, it's like right now, seriously, it's shit to get off the pot.
Well, if he doesn't make the playoffs this year, Franklin's gonna get fired.
Because Penn State needs to. This is the year. Penn State needs to do something. Because Ryan Day and Ohio State, they're in flux. Michigan is totally in flux. But Harbaugh did not leave the cupboard bare. But, I mean, Penn State, this is your shot. But, of course, I fear Oregon's going to fuck them over. So, That's my pick, probably, Oregon. But
I'm writing all of the over-unders in the group chat, Chris, for you.
okay.
Just give me a minute. But no, like I took
No problem. Yeah, I'm doing my damn daily challenges crap on college football. Yeah, I almost died though this morning. That was fun.
Oh, how'd that happen?
Hydroplaning everywhere in a monsoon.
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
would be nice, Ryan, if you could hydroplane once in a while. If you need a car though.
Fuck you. I have a car. My tags are expired because I have to replace a fucking transmission sensor.
dude.
Oh,
Dude,
oh,
it was
well,
like
sorry that you have to replace a tranny.
Hey,
Tranny.
no, I mean,
bitch.
Sorry. Yeah. It was insane. Like, I go past a truck. I passed an 18-wheeler. All of a sudden, I mean, it's weird because, the whole time, it was like fighting a ghost for control of the car. Like that. I was trying to skate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how how you hit something, your wheel want to go one way, but you can't go that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was like fighting a ghost for my control of my car. And then the rear view, I passed the truck. And I see the truck sort of like skid into another car. And I was like, oh my God. I get to work, I'm fucking freaking. Because I look on my thing, I'm like, did I just see that? And on Twitter, it's like, crash! They wouldn't say anything about it, so hopefully no one got killed. But it looked very Final Destination. So I was freaking because there's only one other time that ever happened. But I was in Lancaster, like in 2009. And I'm in this line, and I see people looking over and looking at the two return trucks. Next thing I see people start, like guys around, and start running. I'm like, oh shit. I jump in whatever lane I can for it. In the rear view, I hear a boom. Yeah, damn trucks blew up, dude. I was fucking freaked. Like,
Yeah, some scary shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan. And that was like in January in Lancaster. So, it was like snow or ice. I mean, this is just a monsoon, but Jesus, it was not fun. It was only on 276 because I got off the road. I got off on 470, so perfect. So once again, Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission, fix your shit. 'Cause that was brutally bad. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You ready for the Big Ten?
Let's do it.
All right. I wrote. Check the Skype chat. I gave you all the over/unders that you need to know.
Let's see here. Skype chat. Ha ha ha.
And we're going to start from the top and start with Illinois.
I'm trying to find damn chat. Hold on. Come chat. Hold up. Yeah. I see no chat. It sucks. Oh, okay, there it is.
Boop-a-dee-ba-dee-boop-a-dee-boop. Da-da-da.
Okay, I see it. Yes, I see it.
All right, yeah, we're starting with Illinois.
Skibidi-bidi-bidi-bop.
Their over/under is 5.5. Both myself and Ryan have under 5.5.
I mean, they're only. Oh God. Who's Illinois? Illinois. 5.5. Is Lovie Smith still the coach?
No. Hold on, coach. It's Brett. It's not Venables. It's Belima.
Who's the non-conference?
Eastern Illinois, Kansas, and Central Michigan.
And they should beat Central Michigan, but yeah. 5.5. I'll go under. I go 5.
Yeah, it's kind of where we're all in the same boat. Indiana, same thing, 5.5. Their non-conference games are FIU, Western Illinois, and Charlotte.
Oh God, Indiana's so going under.
Okay.
Yeah, the Indiana's so going under. I'm sorry, it's just nah.
Next is Iowa. I have them pushing at 8. Both me and Ryan have them push at 8. Their non-conference games are Illinois State, Iowa State, and Troy.
Oh, Iowa. At 8?
Yep.
Yeah, give them a push. I'll push.
Big thing is they got a new offensive coordinator, so. All right.
Shit, I hate kicking field goals.
All right. Next is Maryland at 7. I have them going under 7. Their non-conference games are Connecticut, Michigan State, Connecticut, Virginia, and Villanova.
It's Maryland.
Yep.
Maryland is at 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll push.
Okay. Michigan State, Sparty. Florida Atlantic, Louisiana, and Boston College, and their over-under is 5.
All right, I'm gonna go over Michigan State by 1 game because Sparty's gonna go bowling. They always do.
Okay. All right. Next is Michigan.
Each.
They're Michigan. Their over/under is 9, and they got Fresno State, Texas, and Arkansas State.
Michigan's a weird one because like new regime, but Harbaugh did not really cover there. So 9. I could see them going under by 1. I think they win 8.
Okay. Next is Minnesota.
God.
North
Row
Carolina,
your boat. Row your boat.
Nevada, Rhode Island, and North Carolina, and their over/under is 5.5.
All right, they're gonna row their boat at least to a bowl game. So over.
Okay. Next is Nebraska, 7.5, and their non-conference games are UTEP, Colorado, and Northern Iowa. I got that. Me and Ryan, I believe Ryan, did you have them going under? Yeah, we both had them going under.
What the hell was Nebraska doing in the top 25 in Craig James' poll? Like, I was laughing about that. I mean, 7.5. I think Nebraska wins. I'll go over. I think they win 8. Because Rule's got a D at least. Now, can they get anything on the offensive side of the ball? We don't know, but
Yeah.
they can defend.
Next is Northwestern. Their non-conference games are Miami of Ohio, Duke, and Eastern Illinois. Their over/under is 4.5.
Ugh.
I got them going
Under.
I have them going over. So yeah, okay, you got them going under.
I like Northwestern to win 4.
Okay. Ohio State, Southern Mississippi, Western Michigan, and Marshall. I have them just going undefeated. Their over/under is 10.5.
Under. Overrated. They're so overrated. Under. They may win 8 or 9.
You do know they got a new offensive coordinator in Chip Kelly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure you know.
Well, you know me. I've never been an Ohio State believer.
No,
so.
but this is a team that I actually like. This is one of those teams that I actually think could be a contender this year because they're actually like with their offense. If their offense is anything good with how their offensive coordinator is, they should be quick as a fucking hiccup.
Quack, quack, quack. Those are Big Ten champs right there.
Hawaii,
Over.
the 10.5, you got them going over. I got them going under. Who the fuck is passing the ball? Dude, who the fuck? Dylan Gilbert's not. I don't know. He's not a.
But Oregon?
Yeah, dude, they really didn't they don't have a quarterback.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Bo Nix ain't there anymore.
Okay. Well, Oregon has other people. I mean, they don't need Bo. I mean, they have other people. I mean, that's the whole thing about college football. It's always, I mean, college football is always about reloading and the next man up. Because you never know when your star's going to leave or graduate.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're right about that, but also they have to play the Civil War. So this is my end. This is the thing I look at. They got to play the Civil War. They got to play at Purdue, at the Big House, and at Wisconsin late in the year. Now, Purdue normally doesn't sound like that thing, but you know Purdue likes to fuck shit up with people.
I mean, Wisconsin, the end of the year. I mean, Oregon's cold already, so it's not going to be worried about the cold.
I'm not saying anything about the cold, but the fucking jump around for Wisconsin in that area, it's in that type. That's where okay, who's gonna be who's the running back for Oregon? The running game is Wisconsin's bread and butter in the cold. But you got them going over, so that's fine. Penn State 9.5. They play West Virginia, Bowling Green, and Kent State.
I mean, this is the year. If there's any year, Penn State, this is the year. You have to decide. I mean, are you going to go to the playoff? Are you going to be cool with Franklin, or is it over? Like, how many Franklin fourths are you going to be able to take?
Yeah. Then I have them going over and making the Big Ten playoff. Big Ten conference game or title game.
I'll have them go over. I think they can play Oregon, but yeah. I mean, I like Oregon this year. I don't know why. I just like them.
All right, Purdue, 4.5. Their non-conference games: Indiana State, Notre Dame, and Oregon State. Their over/under is 4.5.
I think Purdue can go bowling, so I'll put them over at 6.
Okay. Rutgers 6.5. Howard, Akron, and Vaught at Virginia Tech. Their over/under is 6.5. I have them going over. Everyone else went under. I think that defense is the reason they stick in games, and they also have the fucking Big Ten's leading rusher back this year.
Hey, get ready. You know, I rarely ever say anything nice about Rutgers.
Yeah.
But I have them going over. Because Greg Schiano has a hell of a defensive mind. He has guys coming back. They have a Big Ten rushing attack. And also, there are some worse teams in the Big Ten this year.
So the big thing is for Rutgers this year, they don't see Oregon, they don't see Michigan, they don't see Ohio State.
And that also, right there, I mean, the schedule gods were very nice to the Scarlet Knights.
Yep. And their
so I'm going over.
Yep. Their quarterback is also the quarterback from from Minnesota. So he's played in the Big Ten before, so I mean that's always a positive.
Oh, they got Hogan?
No, what's it called? Athen Kamaris?
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then Monungai is back in the backfield too, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, but I still got them. I got
them winning. I got them winning 8 games and going to the Duke's Mayo Bowl.
I mean, if anything, they do that. I think they get more.
Listen, if I have to, my ass is jumping on a plane, going to North Carolina, and watching Greg Schiano get mayo dumped on his head.
I mean, on the way it is, I think Rutgers is not going to be that bad this year. I mean, they've steadily improved under Schiano.
Yeah, all right, let's finish this up real quick. And I think Ryan has something to talk about when We got four more teams, and then the AFC East, and we'll finish that quick. UCLA 5.5. Hawaii, Indiana, and LSU is their non-conference.
The AFC East.
Yeah. Well, let's finish the Big Ten up first. So 5.5 for UCLA.
UCLA, USC. God fucking Christ. Well, I have a feeling UCLA is in over their heads. And USC at least is maybe a little bit better. But yeah.
We all have them going under for those two.
USC goes bowling. I don't know about UCLA. UCLA may have some growing pains.
Okay. Washington. They're 7.5. Whatever team's left of it. Weber State, Eastern Michigan, and the Apple Cup, Wazoo. This team's going under. This team has been gutted.
Oh yeah, Washington has a new coach and new quarterback, so it's a wild card.
Yeah, they got gutted. It's easy to say under. And then Wisconsin, Western Michigan, South Dakota, and Alabama. Their over/under is 7.5.
Oh, they're on over.
Okay, and then you have Penn State, Oregon.
Yeah, I got Penn State, Oregon. So I mean, I think Wisconsin goes over, but they're not winning the Big Ten.
Okay. All right, and now let's run through the AFC East real quick. And we don't got that much time left. We got about 25 minutes. Let's run through this in 10 minutes, and we'll close up shop with the topic that Ryan wants to talk about.
This is fucking insane.
What, the AFC East?
No, it's something.
The Miami division.
No, not at all, Chris. Not at all.
No, it's something different. So hold on, let's run through this quick.
Wait.
New England, their over/under is 4.5.
The Patriots are what?
They're 4.5.
Don't go over that. My God, I mean, they're not going to be that bad. I mean, they're still probably going to be the worst in the East, but still.
Okay. Miami is 9.5 is their over/under.
Yeah, Miami's going to win the division, I think.
So you have them going over?
Yeah, easily.
All right. Sorry, go ahead.
They did a lot in the offseason. They also kept a lot of pieces. So.
The New York Jets, their over/under is 10. I have them going over at 11.
It's tough for me because is Aaron Rodgers healthy? And have they changed the Meadowlands turf?
Well, the other thing is you have a competent backup that actually knows how to play in that stadium too. If Rodgers does get hurt.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you have a comeback. The thing is, the problem with the Jets is where they play. And that's the biggest problem with anything with the Jets. It's that stadium.
So then...
Oh my God, my shitty-ass quarterback gonna go? He is!
Well, what are you taking at 10? Over or under?
I'm gonna go under. I think they win 9. Maybe.
All right, and then Buffalo, 10.5 is their over-under.
Buffalo, You made some dumb, dumb decisions, and they're gonna hurt you. Under.
Okay.
I have Miami winning division, the Jets in second, Buffalo, then New England.
Yep. And then next week we will talk about the NFC East and the SEC, and then we have a preview to wrap everything up to what our Heisman slash world national title and Super Bowl picks for each week, and then we will go into week 0.
Wait, you said the NFC East and the SEC? Hey man, it just means more.
I mean, that's just the last, and that's the last preview week.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Oh, it means more. They both mean more.
Yeah. Ryan.
Yes.
All right, so what was Ryan talking about? This is insane.
There is a Guinness World Record. I shit you not, Chris. And first off, my questions are all coming from like a physics standpoint. There is a woman in the book of records, in the Guinness Book of World Records, that is 3 foot 11 inches tall. Okay? That took 15 inches.
Oh, you should read about a CrossFitter died in the CrossFit Olympics.
I'm surprised the 3 foot 11 woman didn't die when it took 15. How is that physically possible?
Yeah, some CrossFitter died at a CrossFit competition.
Yeah, no, right. Well, first off, how'd she get the Guinness Book? How'd she get the record?
Yeah, in the swimming competition.
The way to get the record, did she have to take all of it, or did she have to only just get it in? Right.
Yeah, I'm back.
For her to get the record, did she have to take all of it or some of it?
I don't know, but
Did-
I want to know how it's physically possible.
Did she look like Jose Jalapeno on a stick?
I guarantee it. First off, it blows my mind that that's a world record.
First off, using blow and talk about this. Whole different fucking meaning.
Okay. How is this an actual world record?
Yeah,
Second, how is that physically possible?
I don't know.
No idea.
How did that woman live?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. So I sent that to you, Ryan. I'll just say point blank. I sent this to you because I saw this, and someone actually sent me a text and said, "How is this physically possible? It's a third her size, and where can I see it?"
I want to know how it's physically possible.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
How is it physically possible? And was did the guy just happen to be that fucking pole vaulter?
No, because it was a BBC. It wasn't a Frenchman.
Holy shit, that dude could almost tie it around his waist before he jumped.
It looks like the fucking tail from Dragon Ball Z. Looks like a Saiyan's tail.
Dude, it needs its own zip code. And what a way for attention on the world stage.
I mean, listen, he could have hit for 209 if he didn't hurt his knee.
That's definitely getting a sandwich at the Carnegie named after it.
Oh god.
That's going to be a bigger star than he is.
He needs his own agent.
I bet you it has one already.
Oh.
I wonder if that was planned, and he's just like, "Hello world, look at my dick."
The worst thing ever is he tried to go for a spot in WWE. The only thing they got for him was Kai and Tai.
Oof, he's a little too.
Yeah, chuppy. Because, you know, the Germans usually know better.
He's cocky enough as it is, but you know this is just going to make it worse.
Hey now.
Hey.
Hi-oh!
That poor guy. His dick's more famous than he is, and he's an Olympic athlete.
Hmm? Dude hitting the fucking pole vaulter with his junk.
I don't know what wobbled more, his junk or the bar.
I mean, it was a mix of A and a mix of B.
There we are. Yeah.
Chris has no answer.
But these Olympics have been eye-opening for everybody. Except for the rivers, like the swimmers in the fucking sea.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, the fact that they got fucking E. coli.
Yeah,
How much Olympics have you actually watched?
I watch a lot of the replays on fucking Peacock.
It's usually playing on my TV, and if I'm at work, I catch the highlights.
And I will admit I have not watched a lot of the Olympics. Well, then again, I'm not much of a Summer Games fan. I'm more of a Winter Games fan. But
I have to see tomorrow, because tomorrow is officially tomorrow is the debut of Breaking.
Ugh.
I want to see how bad it is.
Breaking?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Good old breakdancing. Oh yeah, guess what? Esports is now gonna be a fucking Olympic sport.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I mean,
now for Summer Olympics, it's gonna be really sweaty in those fucking. Oh, there's gonna be fuck your vegan outcome. We need Cheetos.
Does he have to get the cardboard box out? You know.
Oh, don't worry. They'll get the fucking Tempur-Pedics for them, because they ain't getting laid.
Fuck that, man. I mean, you gotta do it like you do it in the subway, dude. Grab a cardboard box. You know, avoid the bum and break.
And hopefully not fall off the edge and catch the third rail.
Yeah, you know.
Like we did it back in
That too.
The fact,
You
like
know,
I said,
I mean, come on, those are pro breaking there. I mean, you can say they're pro break because they actually are breaking for money.
So, what country do you think is going to put forth the best breaking crew?
Japan.
The U.S. I mean, come on. We're the pros.
People are about to get served at the
Listen.
Olympics.
Listen. As of right now, that all I know is there's nobody from the fucking Boogie Down Bronx showing up to do breakdancing.
You got served.
Yeah.
Fucking no one's gonna be stomping the yard.
Man, yeah, if you're gonna be stomping the yard, dude, what the fuck?
Just see
It's
someone
stupid.
show up in Tim's out of nowhere.
What if one of them comes dressed like Butters?
Just starts tap dancing.
Starts tap dancing.
Huh.
I mean, if you're gonna add a ridiculous fucking thing like breakdancing to the Olympics, I am going to make fun of it.
Listen, if you thought equestrian was dumb, this is worse.
Save the last dance, you know.
I mean, okay, what's worse? In all honesty, let's just say it. What's worse, that or rhythmic gymnastics?
That
Or,
is
or, I mean, you have rhythmic gymnastics. You have breaking.
rhythmic gymnastics.
Na 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 na
And
na na. Yeah.
synchronized swimming too is
Here
I
come
would
the
watch
unstable
dude
murder, I'm a lyrical gangster, you know.
what was that, Ryan?
I would rather watch dudes do floor routine.
watch the bit from Old School.
Yes, the ribbon dancing, all of it.
Listen, I understand. Hold on, I have to see something
Dude,
now. Hold on.
you know the esports teams are going to file so many noise complaints against the real athletes.
Oh, dude, the funniest part about that is they
Like
the Olympic Village fucks
sign
like
says we're
fucking
supposed to have-
rabbits.
We're not supposed to have sex, but these people are all having sex, and I'm trying to concentrate. I have to compete tomorrow.
Listen, I'm playing. I have to play with my joystick while someone else is getting.
It's too loud. I'm getting the bedtime sillies. How am I supposed to play Halo at my peak without my 18 hours of rest?
Listen here, guys. I need to be able to stream to 84,000 people while I make sure FaZe Clan knows what I'm doing. Oh, God, my asthma.
My asthma.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Well, I'm sorry, dude. Esports in the Olympics is the dumbest shit ever.
The Germans. Yeah, the Germans will make sure the esports are always winning. Yeah, we'll be great in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's a whole new meaning. What are you going to use? Mustard gas? Yeah, what?
The German break team does nothing. They just stand there. They're smiling.
They stand there looking pretty. Perfect attention.
We do not break. We make the floor break.
Yeah, we do not. Yeah, right. Exactly. Oh, fuck.
Questioning.
I mean, listen. You could also be a diver in the sport that you learn how to suck your own dick.
I mean, could come in useful.
Or reverse it and do trampoline.
Especially if you're a two-sport athlete, and you're also an e-gamer.
Oh, yeah, we could. The German team is always going to be fighting in Street Fighter. We make sure that M. Bison is always prepared.
You cannot hit us with a Hadouken.
Sure you can. Sure. Can I talk to you? Sure you can. Sure you can.
Oh, fuck, I am getting the bedtime silly.
Well, maybe we should bring it into the station. Because, God forbid, we don't need to see horses crip walking anymore either.
Right.
I gotta send you that Snoop Dogg watching Equestrian. Some of the funniest shit in the world. It's a good motherfucking horses crip walking.
What?
Oh, equestrian is the prancing of horses. And Snoop Dogg watching it is some of the funniest shit in the world.
Snoop Dogg commentating boxing was some of the best shit in the world.
I mean, have you watched his commentating with Mike Tyson?
No, but I loved his commentary on the Tyson fucking Roy Jones Jr. fights. It's like my uncle's at the barbecue.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you heard, please follow us on all social media accounts under the Nerdport Network. Follow us individually on Twitter at FNRonnie.
Well,
Trey?
what up? I am Chips NXT on the X Twitter. Yeah.
We're bringing it home. We're just bringing it home. Ryan.
Stuntcock! STL.
And follow us and give us a follow on YouTube, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Join me back here tomorrow as I dive into Blitz the League again, along with other things. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, always if you like what you heard, tell your friends. If you didn't like what you hear,
Go fuck yourself!
tell your enemies, but always tell them 3 different things. 1, Shohei Ohtani be getting paid soon. 2, Bobby Bonilla is getting paid. And 3, there is always a teachable moment. And if you don't believe me, well, fuck, that's just a fact of